Hi, this is David Wilhite. I've put this video together at the request of family members who wanted to see how we were progressing on the restoration of the family home, or at least the attempt of it. The home has been in the family since 1876. We believe that the home was possibly constructed prior to that, or at least portions of it, and that's mainly due to the construction techniques that were used with what we're finding as we dig into the house. So appreciate you taking a look at this video. I'm in no way a professional, either in the construction industry or in making movies, but hopefully you'll find some enjoyment in watching this. Thank you. We've run into an issue when we've been trying to jack the house, and what we found is that the structure is rubbing too much on the chimney, too much friction, and we're not able to jack the house because of that. One of the options is to take the chimney down, but we really don't want to do that. So now that we've run into this, we've got a couple of choices that we can make. We can take the chimney down, or we can see if we can create some clearance between the chimney and the structure. And I would like to try doing that attempt first. And so that's what I'm going to do. And in preparation of doing that, I'm going to have to remove a bunch of the material that is around that area so I can get to the wood structure itself. To show you an example of what we're talking about, if I come over, hopefully the lighting will be okay. If you look over on this side, you can see how closely that wood is going all the way up. It's the same thing on the first floor and the second floor. So this is the other side. Going right along there, it's pretty much in contact most of the way. As I get started in this work, I'm going to put on some safety equipment. Now, obviously, I have a beard, so when I'm wearing that little bit of a respirator, it's not going to keep everything out, but it'll keep out most of it. I'm aware of it, I know, but it's better than nothing for me at this point. Okay, so what I've done right now is this is the ceiling section you see up there. I've taken all those boards down off the front so I can get access to this front side here. Figured I'd just take them down as one piece. Get that all out of the way. So the next step is I'm going to work on the sides about getting that, I believe the term is lathe, getting that wood off around that so I can access the structure. So we'll get started with that next. Now, just before I go up and start removing this lathe, up here, or lathe, I'm not sure the correct pronunciation of that, some of that's hanging down. Now, just to explain a little bit why it looks like that is, if you look down here at the floor, this is where the hearth was. So what's down here in the first floor is also the same thing that was up on the second floor, because there is a fireplace opening up there also. So that's there. So basically what was up there, there was some oak planks that were put across the opening underneath the hearth. There was dirt placed in there, and then there was bricks placed on top of that. And actually that was the same thing that was down here. So pretty interesting method of fire control, of basically putting dirt in the hearth to keep sparks from getting down to the bricks and starting a fire in this old home. So I want to remove all this stuff right here so I can make sure that we can get full access to the front of that chimney. Okay, next thing I'm going to have to do is to remove this plaster from the side of the chimney. Now it's interesting, this was plastered, but it was inside between this stairwell that goes upstairs. So that stairwell may not have been there originally. Otherwise, why would you plaster something that was going to be hidden in this small gap? So right now, I'm going to go in here in this little tight area and start taking this stuff out. We'll find out what we find out when we get behind it. Look in this tight area here. We got most of the plaster off. Next step will be to remove all that wood when we get to the structure behind it. See what's hidden between this stairwell and the side of the fireplace. Whenever you do something like this, you always make a mess. And this time, my sweet wife was willing to come and clean up a little bit after me. So I'm going to show how fast she really works.